reporting the victim. We done had 6 chrome events. 6 chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one?
That's a good ass question.
Don't worry about it.
One of my best friends is a dentist and my daughter's godmother. You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could do it. Because it goes right back into that other category what I was telling y'all. Soon as I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. Soon as I feel like you get one hit that I don't like, take it to the... Oh.
Nobody saw this coming. Papoose, the loyal husband, the man who stood by Remy Ma through everything, just dropped a bombshell that has left the internet in shambles. The rumors had been bubbling beneath the surface, whispers in dark corners of the industry, cryptic messages floating around, but no one expected it to explode like this. And the craziest part? Remy Ma's reaction. It wasn't the furious denial people expected. It wasn't an emotional plea for the truth. It was silence. And silence, as they say, speaks volumes. Papoose and Remy Ma were the couple everyone admired. They weren't just in love, they were proof that love could withstand anything. Prison bars, industry drama, career setbacks, nothing could shake their bond. Papoose was the epitome of loyalty, waiting years for Remy to return home, standing by her side, always speaking highly of his queen. They had built a life, a family, and an empire together. That kind of devotion is rare, especially in an industry known for its fleeting relationships. But now, everything they built seems to be on shaky ground. It started as a murmur. A few fans noticed something off. A change in energy, a missing piece in the usual public displays of affection. Then came the cryptic posts, song lyrics, vague quotes, pictures that seemed innocent but carried a weight only those paying close attention could feel. And then, the real whispers began. A name that wasn't Papoose's linked to Remy. A mystery figure appearing too often, too close. Industry insiders started talking, and before long, the blogs caught wind of it. The moment the rumor hit the internet, it spread like wildfire. At first, it was just speculation, people throwing around theories, dissecting every interaction, every interview. But then, Papoose reacted. And that's when things got real. Papoose isn't the kind of man who runs to social media to air his grievances. He's private, controlled, measured. But this time, something was different. His moves were calculated but unmistakable. Some say he confronted Remy behind closed doors. Others believe he let his actions speak louder than words. One thing was certain. He wasn't ignoring it. And that's what sent shockwaves through their fan base. The way he moved spoke volumes. It wasn't just about what he said, it was about what he didn't say. The usual affectionate posts, the public displays of admiration, the supportive words that had once defined his online presence, all gone. It was subtle at first, just a shift in energy, an absence of the warmth that had once been so evident. But as time passed, people started noticing the changes more clearly. He unfollowed certain accounts, deleted old posts, and stopped engaging in the way he used to. Those who had been paying attention started piecing things together. Something wasn't right. And when he finally did speak, it wasn't through a long-winded rant or an emotional outburst. There was no dramatic confession or detailed explanation. Instead, it was understated but heavy. Just a few words, a knowing look, a noticeable shift in demeanor. It was enough to make people realize that this wasn't just another baseless rumor floating around in the gossip mill. Something had indeed happened, and Papoose wasn't about to let it slide. But the biggest twist in all of this? Remy Ma's silence. In an age where celebrities are quick to clear their names, to issue statements, to jump on Instagram Live and address controversies head-on, her quietness was deafening. There was no frantic denial, no carefully worded press release, no emotional social media post swearing her innocence. She simply chose not to say anything at all. And in a world where silence often speaks louder than words, this only added fuel to the fire. Fans and onlookers were left to wonder, was this quietness an admission of guilt? Or was there something deeper going on behind the scenes?
I'm yeah, Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
so he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally the first year,
he came every day. How far is Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess like when he believed it, that was all right, and I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then come like a little bit less, he'll come like 3 times a week, or like, you know, but it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him literally every day.
The two of them had just exchanged vows over the phone because
their family, their inner circle, the entire hip-hop industry, everyone had something to say. Some people stood firmly by Remy's side, insisting that she would never betray Papoose, that the rumors were nothing more than exaggerated gossip. Others, however, weren't so sure. They dropped vague statements, cryptic social media posts that only added to the speculation rather than clarifying anything. And then there was Fat Joe, a longtime friend and collaborator of both Remy Ma and...
Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like, people like, oh, fighting is beneath me, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? It handles a lot of problems. I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh, well, you knew you was little and you knew she was big when you was talking. That's what just happened.
She talked about how much she liked boxing.
Papoose. He seemed caught in the middle of it all. Some believed he knew more than he was letting on, that he was withholding key details from the public. Others felt that he was simply trying to stay neutral, to avoid getting dragged into the mess. Regardless of his true position, one thing was clear: lines were being drawn, people were choosing sides. And the couple that had once seemed rock solid, unbreakable, was now the center of one of hip-hop's most shocking scandals. And then there were the fans. Social media became a battleground. Some fans refused to believe it. They argued that Papoose and Remy had been through too much together, had endured trials and tribulations that had only strengthened their bond. To them, this was just another fabricated story, another attempt to tear down a strong black couple in the public eye. But others weren't so easily convinced. Where there's smoke, there's fire, they said. And there was a lot of smoke. The pictures, the whispers, the undeniable change in energy, it all felt too real to be completely made up. People dissected every detail, analyzing every interaction, every past interview, looking for clues they might have missed before. And then came the conspiracy theories. Some people believed that the entire thing was a PR stunt, a setup, a way to generate buzz for an upcoming project. Maybe a new album, a documentary, or even a reality show. But if that were the case, why did Papoose seem so genuinely hurt? Why did his energy feel so off? If this was all just a carefully orchestrated act, then why did it seem so personal? Theories and speculation spread like wildfire, with everyone offering their own take on the situation. Some were convinced that there had to be a third party involved, someone who wanted to break them apart, someone who had ulterior motives. Others believed that maybe this wasn't about infidelity at all. Maybe there was a different betrayal at play, something deeper than what people were assuming. But no matter what angle people took, the one thing they all agreed on was that something had shifted in their relationship, and that shift was impossible to ignore. Rumors swirled through social media, each theory more elaborate than the last. Some fans speculated that business tensions had played a role, while others pointed to hidden pressures from the industry itself. There were whispers that old wounds had resurfaced, unresolved issues lingering beneath the surface for years, now bubbling over in a way neither of them had anticipated. The absence of a clear answer only intensified the speculation, leading some to believe that this wasn't just about their personal relationship, but about something much bigger, something neither of them was ready to reveal. Days turned into weeks, and still there was no definitive answer. No public reconciliation, no dramatic fallout, no clear resolution. Just tension. just unanswered questions. Some fans held out hope that they would work things out, that whatever had caused this rift could be repaired. Others weren't so sure. They feared that the damage had already been done, that the foundation had already been cracked beyond repair. Every moment of silence felt like an unspoken confirmation that things were far from okay. Interviews with mutual friends and industry insiders offered little clarity. Some insisted that Papoose and Remy were simply going through a rough patch, the kind that all couples face. Others suggested that
I just want to say, Remy Ma might have set us back 400 years. Bad enough these men don't do days with us, let alone bids with us. Girl, what is going on? I'ma mind my business though. But you done set us back 400 years. You did. They ain't never gonna do nothing with us. They don't do nothing with us now. You feel me? Not Black Love, not Papoose, Baby, that's crazy. And then you're gonna get a man that look just like him? Little head and big hat? Like, what the I don't get it. I don't get it. I hope that what I'm hearing ain't true. I don't watch rap battles. I don't care for Remy Ma. I don't watch Remy Ma. No shade to that lady. Nothing in common. Yeah, I thought her relationship was very much great. You know, he looked like he loved her. He always bragged on her. They always looked happy, you know, and that be the that y'all be looking up to, or we be looking up to, and it just the home front really don't be right. It don't be right, and it all could be a rumor for all we know. But just by how it's looking and his response to the battle rap, I've been trying to mind celebrity. Let me shut up. Let me go. Bye. I ain't got no man. And that's why. Bye.